Welcome to Classroom Idaho, Learn at Home, a partnership of the Idaho State Board of Education, the Idaho Office for Refugees and English Language Center, Projects of Janus, and Idaho Public Television.
Hey everybody!
I'm Stetson.
And I'm Lexi.
And you're graduating high school soon.
Which means that college is about to start.
So we're gonna help you out.
By taking you on a tour of all the colleges and universities in the state of Idaho.
From the top
to the bottom.
So let's hit it. Here at North Idaho College, students can study on this lovely beach, and you can paddleboard in between classes. You can enjoy rock climbing with your friends, either outside or in the new wellness facility.
This college has more than 100 degrees and certificates and remains one of the most affordable educational institutions in the state.
The dual credit program allows high school students to earn college credits while also satisfying high school graduation requirements.
At North Idaho College, you can start here and go anywhere. For those of you who want to lead, the University of Idaho is a great choice.
They are consistently recognized as one of the best universities in the nation by Princeton Reviews, U.S. News, and Forbes magazine. When you get to know them, you'll see why.
A University of Idaho education offers outstanding academics, accomplished faculty, world-class facilities, and renowned research on a traditional residential campus.
As a student here, you will have an opportunity to make an impact on the world.
With around 12,000 students from all 50 states and around 80 countries, this campus is energized by a diversity of backgrounds.
The university provides an incredible backdrop to live alongside and learn from wonderful people who share common experiences.
The legacy of leading at the University of Idaho extends beyond the walls of any classroom. Lewis Clark State College is the home of the Warriors. This is the place where you learn, explore, and lead the way into the future.
Located in the Lewis and Clark Valley, this is the perfect place for Warriors to fish, hike, float the river, and golf year-round.
LCSC has a campus size of 3,900 students and a 13-to-1 student ratio.
Also, this is the only public baccalaureate school to offer a Nez Perce language learning program in the world.
Over the last decade, more than 90% of their pre-med students have gotten into medical schools of their choice.
And last year, every nursing graduate passed the NCLEX exam on the first try, and there were more than 3 jobs available for every graduate.
So if you want to experience the Warrior Way, come to Lewis Clark State College. The College of Idaho has a 125-year tradition of academic excellence and successful graduates. The students experience small class sizes that give them close personal relationships with their professors.
Through their innovative PEAK curriculum, you're able to earn a major and 3 minors in just 4 years.
Not only that, but you also gain a professional education in the natural sciences, social sciences, and fine arts, giving you a well-rounded degree that prepares you for a lifetime of success.
C of I is also home to championship-winning sports teams, an adventurous outdoor program, quality performing arts programs, and a diverse campus featuring students and cultures from around the world, all at a value ranked 5th in the nation by USA Today. College of Western Idaho, a fantastic choice for quality, location, and cost.
As the largest community college in the state, they offer a wide variety of certificates and degrees, online learning, and transfer options.
Field trips, service learning, internships, and research opportunities provide pathways for all to excel.
Located in the heart of the Treasure Valley, you can experience a vibrant city life along with the culture of a small college community.
At nearly half the cost of most 4-year institutions, CWI is a smart choice for students before transferring to a university or starting a career.
Additionally, CWI offers dual credit classes for high school students wanting a jump start on their education.
Come see for yourself, take a tour of campus, and discover all that College of Western Idaho has to offer.
Find a college you will truly love at Northwest Nazarene University. With more than 60 areas of study, you're bound to find a major that is nothing less than your true passion.
Here, you'll be able to have hands-on experience both in and out of the classroom.
Whether you're working in their state-of-the-art engineering labs, shooting film on site, or performing at local venues in a jazz ensemble, you're prepared to embark on your chosen career path.
With an average class size of 15 students, their expert faculty will become your academic and spiritual mentors.
And did we mention that Northwest Nazarene is consistently ranked a best university in U.S. News and World Report?
Boise Bible College specializes in training their students for a variety of Christian ministry fields. Their small campus and class sizes allow students to develop lifelong relationships while working closely with their professors.
Their unique curriculum emphasizes personal and character development to help you become a servant leader.
Here at BBC, you can pursue a one-year certificate to deepen your biblical knowledge,
An associate's degree to gain basic ministry skills,
or a bachelor's degree in a professional ministry field, intercultural studies, or helping professions.
Students who want to deepen their knowledge of the Bible and prepare for a lifetime of ministry will find Boise Bible College to be an affordable and inviting option close to home. At Boise State University, students experience aha moments through research projects and by working side by side with their professors.
As a Carnegie Doctoral Research University, their professors bring cutting-edge research to the classrooms. This keeps classes dynamic and relevant to your future careers.
With an average class size of 31 students and more than 200 areas of study, you know you'll find the right fit.
Boise State University also has more than 200 student organizations and a vibrant cultural and entertainment scene, giving you the opportunity to make memories while making a difference.
This campus serves more than 22,000 students and is found in the heart of Idaho's capital city.
This means you're never more than a short distance from an array of internship and job options.
You don't just go to Boise State, you begin an adventure.
The College of Southern Idaho is the choice for students who want a university feel with the community college size.
With nearly 10,000 students, they offer 50 academic degrees, 80 technical degrees, and nearly 20 health science and human services programs in the health science building.
In fact, some of those programs are nationally ranked. The veterinary technician program is ranked in the top 15 nationally, and the surgical first assist program is unique to this campus. There's only one other similar program in the country, and only 9 others in the world.
CSI has 55 different clubs and organizations, including 10 NJCAA Division I athletic teams in sports, such as cross country, basketball, and rodeo. These organizations and the entire student body have the opportunity to train at their state-of-the-art fitness center.
Since the average class has only 20 students, professors are able to give individualized attention to each student.
With over $2 million in scholarships and one of the lowest tuition rates in Idaho, CSI is an affordable fit for any Idaho student.
Great opportunities in education and enrichment await you at the College of Southern Idaho.
Welcome to Idaho State University, where you become a Bengal. ISU offers a high-quality education in more than 250 programs and has a student-to-faculty ratio of 15:1.
As a Carnegie classified research institution, undergraduate students have the opportunity to work with exceptional faculty and staff while receiving college credits for research.
ISU is proud to be the state-designated leader in health professions and to offer the only honors degree in the state of Idaho.
ISU offers over 8,000 events annually for students, as well as more than 150 clubs and organizations that you can be involved in.
And because ISU knows that money is an important part of college, they provide $10 million annually in scholarships.
Become a Bengal here at Idaho State University. College College of Eastern Idaho is Idaho's newest community college, offering a growing number of associate degrees in both academic and technical programs.
They're located just 100 miles from Yellowstone National Park, and the area offers a great amount of outdoor activities for all seasons.
Students can earn 1 or 2-year technical degrees in hands-on programs, as well as a 2-year transferable degree at an affordable cost. Their technical programs provide real hands-on experience to students, which has helped the college average a 95% positive placement for graduates over the last few years.
They offer small class sizes, with most classes ranging from 10 to 20 students.
Over 200 scholarships are offered each year, with an assortment of requirements, giving each student the opportunity to earn a scholarship. At less than half the cost of most four-year schools, your dollars will stretch even farther.
Get a jump on your education and don't wait until after graduation to start your college degree. Start earning college credits in high school with their growing number of dual credit classes.
Welcome to Rexburg and the campus of Brigham Young University, Idaho.
BYU Idaho is a 4-year private university owned and operated by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
With over 31,000 students annually, BYU Idaho is the largest university in the state of Idaho.
For over 125 years, BYU Idaho has focused on an educational experience that will prepare its students for leadership in the home, the community, and the workplace.
This beautiful campus is also surrounded by renowned mountain ranges, ski resorts, and national parks, providing a variety of activities to get involved in.
With over 100 bachelor degrees and more than 80 associate degrees, as well as award-winning faculty whose focus is to teach and mentor students, you will leave BYU Idaho receiving a high-value education, gaining real-world preparation, and being taught by teachers who care about your success.
So ask yourself, are you ready to come to BYU Idaho?
Well, guys, we made it.
There are so many great schools in Idaho.
This is where it's at for higher education.
See you on campus.
What we try to help students understand is that there are so many people out there who are in their offices waiting to help them with financial aid forms, making decisions about careers, trying to get together enough money to attend the institution they want to go to. So the first thing is find other people. Don't do this alone.
I would say, one, definitely don't be afraid to utilize your own high school, college, and career counselor, because they can give you resources for a person like myself. It can be so hard to search through a school's website to find out even my name. So start with your high school counselor, and from there, give me a call, send me an email, whatever is the best form of communication for the student. Please, we want to hear from you and we want to help you because we understand, and I can say for myself, I've been there. I want to help the students navigate that process.
My biggest influence, inspiration was for me meeting older students. I was able to get involved in some organizations where I was able to meet sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And as a freshman, that was crucial and vital to my success.
The vast majority of colleges want students like you. Most colleges are designed to accept students, not to reject students.
We, as an admissions counselor, at least with my university, we visit local high schools around the area, and we'll come either during your lunchtime or for an hour-long visit. And I just wish that students would know that we're there and that we want to help. It can be so scary to even walk in through those doors or give up your lunch hour to come chat with us. But even if you walk in and say, I don't know what to ask you, but I'm interested in your school, or I don't know what to ask you, but can you look at my account and see where I'm at? It's okay to be unsure. That's what we're here for. So if you start with a, I'm not sure, can you help? Yes, we would love to.
and welcome to the Idaho College Bootcamp series, which covers some basics around financial aid, applying to college, and some career technical programs. Today, we are going to talk about different types of financial aid available to students, the process behind allocating and awarding dollars, and something called a Special Circumstances Appeals process, which can help students access funds if their situation has changed in unforeseen and debilitating ways. Financial aid is literally just helpful money. This helpful money comes from businesses, schools, local, state, and federal governments, past graduates, generous donors, community groups, religious organizations, sports teams, fancy-sounding associations, charities, and more. These benefactors, a word which translates as to do good, have established regular and regulated methods for distributing their money. Oftentimes, money given by benefactors is not required to be repaid, such as grants, scholarships, and work study. But loans are required to be repaid, typically after the student leaves college. Brace yourself for a crash course on the different types of financial aid, starting with scholarships. Scholarships are funds that do not have to be repaid, and are often awarded based upon merit. There are three main types of scholarships: institutional scholarships, private scholarships or outside scholarships, and government scholarships. These are offered by individual colleges or universities. Institutions set aside hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes millions, to be used for institutional scholarships. To be considered for institutional scholarships, you need to apply to the college or university and submit a few forms. But the basic fact is that these scholarships are more abundant than many students realize. Some things to keep in mind about institutional scholarships. 1. The value. While a $10,000 scholarship could be awesome at a college where tuition and fees total $15,000, it is less valuable at a school where tuition and fees might exceed $30,000. 2. Find out if it's renewable. Renewable scholarships can be more rewarding than non-renewable scholarships, as additional dollars are often gifted over a span of time. 3. Run the numbers. After applying to schools, students may receive scholarship offers from several institutions. You're encouraged to consider each, investigate costs, call the school's financial aid office, clarify, ask questions, and otherwise shop around for the best option. Just remember to inform the institutions that you don't choose as soon as possible, so those scholarship funds can be reallocated to another student. Local municipalities, state, and federal government are all education benefactors, and they make scholarships available to their citizens, so that their citizens can further their education and better themselves and their communities. Just like with most scholarships, students must invest time and effort to seek out these opportunities. The U.S. government identifies and streamlines financial aid eligibility for prospective students through the Free Application for Federal Student Aid, commonly shortened to the FAFSA. Because the FAFSA uses tax returns, social security numbers, and other official, verifiable, and what might otherwise be confidential information, many government and private benefactors use financial need estimates pulled from the FAFSA to qualify applicants. More on that later. Just know that you'll need to complete the FAFSA to be eligible for most scholarships managed by the state of Idaho, which can be found on the nextsteps.idaho.gov website. If you're an Idaho high school student, current college student, or a student who dropped out of college and avoided going back for at least 2 years, then you should consider applying for the Idaho Opportunity Scholarship. It is the largest state-managed scholarship program in the state of Idaho. Eligibility is based off of financial need and grade point average, and here are some cool things about it. No essay is required, it can be renewed up to 3 times, it takes only 5 minutes to apply, and it can be used for academic and career technical programs. Please remember, though, that the Idaho Opportunity Scholarship can only be used at one of 11 eligible Idaho colleges or universities. For more information, nextsteps.idaho.gov is the place to go. Private donors, businesses, nonprofit organizations, communities, and other groups like to help students too. Scholarships from these entities often have unique applications with varying written, oral, or visual components, and they enforce strict deadlines. High school counselors are often the best resource for finding scholarships from organizations outside of an institution. If you've already earned your high school diploma and therefore don't have access to a college and career advisor, ask some questions at work. Many employers have programs that can help you pursue a degree or professional certificate while you work for them. No matter what, do not pay a website to search for scholarships. It's unnecessary. If you need inspiration or instruction, look up nextsteps.idaho.gov. It's free, and it can connect you to other free scholarship engines. Thanks for sticking with me so far. Here's a lightning round of non-scholarship financial aid. Federal grants are available to eligible students to pay all or part of the tuition and fees at almost any college or university in the United States. That is the only thing this money can be used for, and it goes to the students who need it the most. Grants do not need to be repaid and are awarded based upon financial need, whereas most scholarships are merit-based, which means based on your high school and/or college GPA. Students eligible for work-study programs can work part-time jobs on campus or off campus. The bulk of the students' wages are paid through federal or state work-study funds, so the student earns their financial aid, or helpful money, every paycheck. Earnings can be used to pay for tuition, fees, room and board, books, or other expenses. These jobs often have great perks, too. They look great on a resume, have flexible hours, and often pay more than comparable non-work study jobs. There are 3 doors before you. One says federal student loans, the next says private student loans, and the last says plastic. Never walk through door number 3. Seriously, if you can avoid it, if there's any other possible means to pay, or if you can just wait until you've saved enough. Do not use your credit card to pay for school. Google it. That leaves door number 1 and 2. The federal student loan might be safer. Door number 1 tends to have flexible repayment options and lower fixed interest rates. Private student loans can have variable interest rates, which start low and appealing and often get big and scary. This, of course, is a simplified perspective. Talk to your family and/or a trusted financial advisor before committing to anything. Peeking behind door number 1, we discover 3 more doors. With a subsidized loan, the government pays interest for as long as the student is attending the institution and taking a specified number of credits a semester. Without that help, students will pay more in interest because the loan is unsubsidized. PLUS loans are fixed-rate, unsubsidized loans for graduate students and the parents of college students. If a parent wants to help their child pay for tuition, this 3rd door is an option. The government will give people tax breaks if they put money into an account that is specifically for college or continuing education opportunities. Both account owners and unaffiliated contributors, think grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends of the family, are rewarded whenever they add money to these plans. What? College savings or 529 plans work like retirement accounts in that money is invested, and if the investment performs well, then you will make money because your money is in the right place at the right time. Why? You can deduct contributions, which means you could lower your tax bill while at the same time saving money for college. The previous segment defined different types of financial aid. Now, let's talk about a particular task that can sometimes be confusing. The free application for federal student aid, aka the FAFSA. The FAFSA is a form that the federal government and nearly all colleges and universities use to help determine how much financial aid you may be eligible for. The FAFSA is administered by the U.S. Department of Education and is safe and secure. Because the FAFSA uses tax returns, social security numbers, and other official, verifiable, and what is otherwise confidential information, almost every other group offering scholarships uses financial need estimates pulled from the FAFSA to qualify applicants. Any student interested in receiving financial aid must follow these 2 simple steps. Step 1. Submit a FAFSA. Step 2. Make sure you submitted it correctly and as early as possible. It opens every year on October 1st. Once you have submitted it, the U.S. Department of Education uses information from the FAFSA to determine an expected family contribution, or EFC. This estimate is made available to colleges and universities. Then, financial aid offices at the schools where you applied use the EFC to calculate how much they can offer you. The offer itself is called a financial aid award package, and it is outlined in an award letter or offer letter that is sent via email or posted in the institution's student portal. Financial aid award packages can include scholarships, grants, work study, and federal student loans. After you get and accept your financial aid package, it's important to remember that financial aid does not work unless you do. Most funds are only viable if a student can and continues to fulfill certain requirements: regular attendance, a specific course load, GPA parameters, and so on. After you accept an award, prepare to work hard until you graduate. Alright, so now you know a little bit about how financial aid packages are calculated and how you can keep them. But there's another really important thing about financial aid packages that you should know about, and that is that they aren't set in stone and that they can potentially change if you need more funds. The fact that financial aid packages can change can be extremely helpful because sometimes life throws surprises at you. Those surprises can completely change your financial reality. If these surprises happen and you think you might not be able to afford to go to college or continue college, please do not give up. Instead, consider using the Special Circumstances Appeals process to request more funds in your financial aid package. The Special Circumstances Appeals process allows students to explain to their school's financial aid office why the FAFSA or the expected family contribution might not accurately reflect a student's current financial situation. Job loss, parental divorce, or a death or illness in the family could all be reasons why an expected family contribution might be inaccurate. By completing the Special Circumstances Appeals process, the Financial Aid Office may take unusual circumstances into consideration and, potentially, make additional funds available. Each institution has a different appeals process. In general, though, students will have to describe their situation via a form created for that purpose and gather documentation to support those claims. Evidence can include things like layoff notices, paid medical bills, receipts, or account statements. Once the student completes all the necessary forms and documentation, a committee at the institution will review the appeal and notify the student of their decision. Contact your institution's financial aid office and ask about their Special Circumstances Appeals process if you think you may be eligible for additional support. Please, if you find yourself confronting difficult realities, endure, persist. A college degree is worth it. That's all for today's segment on financial aid. Next week, you'll get a front row seat to the application process at each Idaho public college and university. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome to Classroom Idaho, Learn at Home, a partnership of the Idaho State Board of Education, the Idaho Office for Refugees and English Language Center, Projects of Janus, and Idaho Public Television.
You're watching Idaho Public Television's Create channel, continuing education, how-tos, and travel programs for lifelong learners.